Hi friends, welcome to Soft Code. In the last video we have seen the difference between HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In this video we will see a detailed overview of HTML and some important sections in the website. So let's go for it. So in this detailed overview of HTML, we will look over on the topics like what are the definitions of HTML and how the website is structured. So let's open a browser and let's open a website. I'm opening Wikipedia. Let's search something. Let it be brown. Yeah, so as you can see, it is a website which is created by HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and it is a famous one, right? Yeah, so you can see there is so many text is edited here. So in this website we have to understand two great terminologies to understand HTML. So first we have to understand what is the meaning of hypertext and what is the meaning of markup language. So you can see it is a website. Actually an website is a document which contains hypertext. Hypertext means it contains so many links. So you can see if I touch this link it will open another page, right? So this website has so many hypertext links. So I think you got the meaning of hypertext. So hypertext is just nothing but the document which has so many links which connects other websites or other pages. Okay, so the next terminology will be markup language. So the markup language is nothing but how the data can be viewed to the user. You can see the font here is different one and the font here is different one, right? And you can see these letters are in bold but these letters are in normal one. So the markup language in the document is presented to the user in a different way. So I think you have understand the meaning of markup. So it is a way of how the data is identified by the user. So by the HTML we have to take care of two things. First hypertext and another thing is markup language. So I think you got an idea how the HTML is related to the website, right? So let's get to the HTML and its main function and basic syntaxes. So guys, let's discuss about the HTML. As you can see, the HTML stands for hypertext markup language. As we know, the website is a document which has so many hypertext links and the fonts are marked in different way. So from so many years, the HTML becomes a standard markup language for creating websites because the HTML describes the structure of a web page in a different and an easy way. Whatever the content present in the website is created by the elements in the HTML, and what are the content made by the elements are displayed by the browser to the user. So you may be getting what is the content in the website, right? We can see there are so many content in the website, but basically there is three things which are majorly observed. One is the heading of the website, another thing the content or data which is in the form of paragraph, and there are so many links, right? So these are the main contents of the HTML or website. So whatever the content is, we have to make in them elements. So before understanding the structure of the HTML, let's discuss about what is an element. So guys, let's start discussing about HTML element. An HTML element is defined by a start tag, some content and an end tag. In the website, whenever the content is want to be displayed, the HTML should define it in an element. So whatever the content we have to define, it should be between a tag. So suppose we want to define an heading. So to display the text as an heading, we have to place them in h1 tags, and we want some lines to be defined as it is a paragraph. We have to define them in the paragraph tags. So basically the tags are two types here, the starting tag and end tag. The same tag is enclosed by the greater than symbol and lesser than symbol, and at the last of the content it should be closed by and slash. So I think you have got it right. Yeah, so suppose here is an example. We want to host this heading, my first heading, as an heading element. Then we have to place them in h1 tags. Don't worry about these tags, we will discuss in briefly in upcoming videos. So I think just you got an idea that what is an element. So basically the element is the everything from the starting tag to the end tag, which helps to display the content in a correct format way and tells the browser that which content is in heading, which content is paragraph, which content is image, which content is links, etc. and etc. So I think you got an idea about element. So before discussing about the HTML structure, I want to know that what is a website and what are the parts of the website. So I don't want to discuss detailedly, but I want you to know that what are the important parts that website are being divided. It makes easy to how to create the website. So let me open a website, GoDaddy. So let's open this website. Yeah, you can see it's a website. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So you can see there's a whole different type of and formatting type of text and content. So actually it is a document, but with the help of HTML and CSS the beauty of the document is changed. So let's discuss about the part how the parts of the websites are being discussed. So the first part is known as navigation bar. So the first part here where all the navigation items are placed here in the navigation bar, like we can give home, contact us, anything else, user icon in the navigation bar, and this is the main content where we place all the content of the website. And at the last where we have the details of the company, like the links of our social media, this section is known as footer section. So basically the website has three basic sections, like the first one is navigation bar, the second part is the whole body of the website, and the last part where we have the social media links about the company, etc., etc., is the footer section. So and you can see here names website, this is the title. If I come back, you can see the same title describes here, and you can see there is some description about the website. So okay, this description is known as meta description. Meta means the description is given about the description. It means a website is a description of something, right? So this matter, this content gives a description of what is the website about. Okay, I think you got you. So let's start discussing about the basic structure of HTML. As you can see, there is an HTML tag and it is enclosed here, closed here, and between them, between the HTML there is two more tags, head tags and body tag. The hashtag is again closed, and between the head tag there is a title tag, and between the body we place all the content whatever you want, like the headings, paragraph and everything. So let's discuss one by one all the tags here present in the basic structure of the HTML. So guys, I have opened the VS Code, and this is the basic structure of the HTML. The first one is doc type HTML. The doc type HTML tells that website that it is using the latest version of the HTML. It means the document uh, gets access of the version of the latest HTML. And the next tag is HTML tag. The HTML tag is like a main function like in a C programming which contains all the elements. Okay, it is the starting of the HTML program. The next tag is the head tag. This tag represents header tag. The basic need of head tag is whatever the files we make, different files like CSS file, JavaScript file, we paste all the link of the CSS and JavaScript files in the head tag, so that we can join HTML page and the CSS page. The next tag is body tag. So this is the tag where we write all the content of the website. Okay, I think you got me. And I missed this title tag. So as you can see, when we open a website there is a title of the website, right? So with the help of title tag we can create the title of the website. So for now let me create a new explanation for you. So as I told you, by giving exclamation mark and pressing enter, you will get the whole basic syntax of the HTML. So let's writing some code. So now I want to make an heading. So the heading of the website is created by h1 tag. By pressing enter, you can see the h1 tag is closed automatically. So it is the beauty of VS Code. So let's write my first heading. Okay, let me change the title. Somnath. Okay, now if you want to execute the file, just press left key and swipe up, and here you will get an option called open with live server. If you have seen the video of setting up for VS Code for HTML, you will get this option, open with live server. Press this one. You can see the title Somnath came here, Somnath, and the first heading. So as you can see, the browser understand that this content is an heading and this content is title. So with the help of the tags we can let the browser know that this content is something and this content is different thing. So for this video I think you have understood the structure of HTML. For conclusion, let me explain in a simple way in 3 lines that the doc type gives the version of the HTML. The HTML is the starting point where all the tags are started. The heading tag is the tag where we conclude the title and where we conclude all the different files like CSS file, JavaScript file to attach with the HTML. And the body tag is the content where we start writing the whole content of the website. And at last we have to remember that the content should be between the tags and the tag must be enclosed with the slash. So thank you for guys for listening video, and in the next video we will see the different types of tags and datas, and we will see some different elements and we will see some great examples. Thank you for listening the video. Bye bye.